Hey there, Heather Ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing the Open era men's thing from Monte Carlo. This era practically is from 1968 to 1989. So a couple decades are there. You see Yannick Noah at number 1 and the number 2 Brad Gilbert, but the fact of the matter is that they are not really the best guys out there. Well, there's a reason why. It's because of the fact that people like Jimmy Connors, John McEnroe, Stefan Edberg, Boris Becker, Ivan Lendl, Dan Smith, Mats Wielander, and Bjorn Borg all won tournaments. So they are ineligible to compete in any weekly tournaments until the Tournament of Champions, and they will be allowed to play in the Grand Slams, but that's it. So we want different winners as we can. So the 1 seed Yannick Noah, he waits, and he will face Joaquim Arias, who beat Masir of Slovakia 6-4, 6-4. So every one of the 16 seeds have buys. Top 16 seeds. Number 13, Carlson from Sweden. He'll face Dibbs of the U.S., who beat Otker from Holland in straight sets. The 10 seed, Emilio Sanchez from Spain, will face Prozy of France, who beat Niki Pilic of Croatia in straight set in 3 sets. Pilic was the focus of the 1973 Wimbledon when his expulsion by the Yugoslavian Tennis Federation for not taking part in the Davis Cup pissed off the rest of the tennis players, so they decided to band together and boycott Wimbledon because of that. The 6 seed John Newcomb with his no mustache, he will face off against Claude Ritchie, who beat Roscoe Tanner in straight sets. The 3 seed Arthur Ashe, the legend, the humanitarian, who unfortunately died of AIDS months after being named the Sportsman of the Year in 1992 by Sports Illustrated, and winning the 1975 Wimbledon, the first ever title by a male African-American player of Wimbledon. He'll face Andres Gomez of Ecuador, who beat the American Jaren Creek in straight sets. The 14 seed Gilles Meyer will take on Jay Berger, who won the 1990 Canadian Open? I don't know, but he beat Amatrash from India in straight sets. The 11th seed Jose Clerc from Argentina. He will face John Lloyd, who beat Martin. John Lloyd, known for being Chris Everett's husband, in a sense. The 8th seed Guillermo Fieles from Argentina. He will take on Gravener, who beats Pernfors of Sweden in 3 sets. Conrad Geiger. The 2 seed Brad Gilbert, you know from his ESPN coverage. He will face Novacek of Czechia, who beat the American Brian Teacher in straight sets. The 16th seed Higueras, he will take on Reason, who beats Edmondson in straight sets. The 9th seed Ilie Nastase, known for his temper and decent playing, from Romania. He takes on Cliff Drysdale, who left the ESPN booth and beat Henri Leconte in straight sets. Nastase won the 1973 Wimbledon. A lot of people, one of the big names not to be part of the 73 Wimbledon, to be part of the 73 Wimbledon despite the boycott. Nastase claimed that he couldn't boycott because the Romanian army would be really on his case. The 5 seed Jan Kodesh, the 1973 Wimbledon winner, will take on Mancini of Argentina, who beat Dick Stockton, not the sportscaster, but the American tennis player, in 3 sets. The 4th seed Andrea Panatta from Italia, who won the 78 Italian Open thanks to some jealous fans. He will face Pasarel, who beats Rostango in straight sets. The 15th seed Manuel Orantes from Spain. He'll face Telscher, who beat Tim Moyet in the Battle of America. The 12th seed Vitas Guerreras. He will face Fred Stoll of Australia, who beat Peter Fleming in straight sets. That's not Peggy Fleming. And Pat Cash, the 1987 Wimbledon winner and Pride of Australia, the 7th seed, will face Germano, who beat McMillan in straight sets. So you got your matchups there. France really kind of hoping for Yannick Noah and even Prozy. Yannick Noah, his first match, he loses to Arias in straight sets. So Arias with a giant upset. So the bye doesn't help. And in the other match, Carlson did beat Dibbs. So Carlson and Arias, someone's going to the quarterfinals. The other Frenchman, Prozy, well, he beat Sanchez in 3 sets. Proving Sanchez's ring rust. So Prozy will move on to the round of 16. And it will be John Newcomb who beat Richie. So Posey will have to deal with Newcomb in round of 16. Arthur Ashe lost the middle set to Andres Gomez, but still won anyway. And he'll face Meyer, who beat Berger. So it's Ashe and Meyer out of America in the Sweet 16. Jose Clerk beat... Was that Jose Clerk? Jose Louis Clerk. Close enough. Beat John Lloyd. Chris Everett will be pissed. And it will be a battle of Argentina's Feliz beat Grangner. So it's Clerk versus Feliz. So one Argentine will be going to the quarterfinals. The 2-seed Brad Gilbert gets taken out by Novacek. So he'll have to go back to ESPN with his tail between his legs. And it will be Higueras who beats Riesland. So Higueras will face Novacek for a trip to the quarterfinals. The 9th-seed Ilya Nastasic beats Cliff Drysdale, sending him back to ESPN. And it will be Kodesh, who lost the first set to Mancini but won the next two. So Kodesh will face Nastasic, figureheads of the 73 Wimbledon. Hanata beats Pasarel, 6-3, 6-4. And Orantes beat Telscher. So Orantes Panata. Vitas beat Fred Stoll in 3 sets. And it will be Shimano who will face Vitas, beating Pat Cash. So we will have 4 unseeded players, but no battle of the unseeded. The 13-seed Carlsen beats Arias in straight sets. And he will face Newcomb. Lost the first set, but won the next 2. So Newcomb will face Carlsen in the quarterfinals. Arthur Ashe beats Meyer with a pair of tiebreaks. Love you. And Clerk, big upset over Guillermo Feliz. So Clerk will take on Ashe in the quarterfinals. Novacek beats Higueras. So Novacek is the first unseeded player in the quarterfinals. Novacek. And he'll face Nastasic, who beat Kodesh in 3 sets. So Nastasic will face Novacek. The battle of the ends. Orantes proving his value in Monte Carlo, being Panata in 3 sets. Big win. And it will be Vitas. It will be Germano. John Newcomb. Carlsen beats Newcomb. So Carlsen with the win. And look, and another upset, as Arthur Ashe also got upset. So Newcomb got upset, Ashe got upset. It would have been nice to see a Newcomb Ashe semifinal. There's a Carlsen Clerk finalist. So one of those two guys, Carlsen or Clerk, will be in the finals. Wow. Nastasic beats Novacek, ruining the upset-filled quarterfinals, if you will. And Vitas will face off against Nastasic. So practically, you got 9, 11, 12, and 13. All the seeds are there, but very low seeds. Carlsen Clerk are the first matchup, and it was Clerk of Argentina who will move on to the final. He beats Carlsen. Now let's see, Vitas or Nastasic. Whoever wins is the odds-on favorite. And it will be Vitas Galeras who will win. So it's either a C or a G. So we got a final between Clerk and Galeras. You see Carlsen and Nastasic there too, but Jose Clerk, well, the seeds all got by. So Clerk's first match was against John Lloyd. He beat him. He beat Feliz, his fellow Argentine. He beat Arthur Ashe, and then he beat Carlsen. So he beat 2 good players and 2 not-so-great players. Vitas beat Stoll in 3 sets, Germano, Arantes, and Nastasic. So same thing. Well, he actually had an easier draw, if you will. Vitas Gutierrez. These guys are perfect on clay. Number 13 versus number 14 by proxy. But yeah, Clerk versus Vitas. What do you Clerk? Week 1, he lost his second match to Sam Smith. Took a week off, went to Del Rey, losing to Germano. Week 4 in La Quinta, he lost to Boris Becker. Took a couple of weeks off. I didn't think he was good enough. And then he faced Messier and got bumped off by Messier. Last week in Milan, he beat Pernfors and Ashe. Big win over Ash. Before Panetta beat him. This time he beat Lloyd, Felix, and Ash again, and Kent Carlson too. So he's beaten Ash a pair of times. Vitas, he played week 1, lost to Ivan Lendl at 16, skipped the week, went to Delray Beach, lost to Pat Cash, and then went to La Quinta, losing to Gene Meyer in the second round. Then went to Houston, losing to Yannick Noah, week off, and then went to Rotterdam, losing to Bjorn Borg. And then in Milan last year, he beat Drysdale, Stoll, Telscher, and Gilbert before facing Bjorn Borg and losing to him again. But this time, he went back to face Stoll, Germano, Orentis, and Nastasi. So he had a better sense of who he had to face. But Vitas will face Clerk.
Quiet plays Garolitis to serve.
Garolitis.
First game. Play.
So who will win? Argentine or the American?
15 love. Out.
50 Pitas.
30 love. 30 15. Out. 30 all. 40 30. Game Garolitis. First game. 15 love. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Out. Out. Game clear. One game all. First set. Out. Love 15. Out. 15 all. Out. 15 30. 30 all. 30 40. Out. Juice. Out. Advantage Garolitis. Juice. Out. Advantage clear. Juice. Out. Advantage Garolitis. Game Garolitis. Garolitis leads 2 games to 1. First set.
Vitas did his job.
Out. 15 love. 30 love. Out. 30 15. 40 15. Game clear. 2 games all. First set. Love 15. 15 all. Out. 30-15. Out. Thirty all. 40-30. Game, Garolitis. Garolitis leads 3 games to 2, first set. Out. Love 15. Love 30. Love 40. Out. Game, Garolitis. Garolitis leads 4 games to 2, first set. Fifteen love. 30 love. 40 love. Out. Game, Garolitis. Garolitis leads 5 games to 2, first set.
5-2 Fitas. Looking good.
Fifteen love. 30 love. Out. Out. 30-15. 30 all. 40-30. Game, Clark. Garolitis leads 5 games to 3, first set. Fifteen love. 15 all. 15-30. Out. 15-40. Game, Clark. Garolitis leads 5 games to 4, first set.
Well, that's not good.
Out. Out. 15 love. 30 love. 30-15. Out. 30 all. 30-40.
Not cold anymore.
Game and first set. Garolitis. 6 games to 4.
Garolitis. Okay. That's how you spell it. Alright, so that's autoplay. The Fitas win. The answer is, you did, narrowly. 6-4, 6-7, 4-6, 6-1, 6-3. So, Garolitis beats Lurk and will put his name as a winner. Fitas does the job. It jumps himself to number 12 on the list. John Newcomb's number 4 overall, but he hasn't won. Felix hasn't won on. Where's Becker? Newcomb, Felix, and Sashi. Yeah, like Becker won one. Regardless of that. Alright, so Chicago Grand Prix. Time to go to Chicago. Chicago, my type of town. So let's see. Connors can't play. Newcomb can. McEnroe can't. Felix hasn't won a tournament. Wielander and Edberg, Smith, and Fitas. So let's see. Borg, Lendl, Connors, McEnroe, Stan Smith. Borg, Lendl. Okay, so Borg safe. Lendl has won a tournament. Connors, McEnroe, Wielander, Edberg, Becker, Smith, Nastashi, okay. Vitas, Clark will now be the 3 seed. Sanchez, Noah, Arantes, Panata. And then we gotta find somebody to replace. Michael Steech. So Steech will get in. Yeah, they're making like Jaron and Denton play in Chicago. So 1 seed is Nasashi, 2 seed is Newcomb, so Denton and Crewley are coming into play. And Parasuti will play Metrovelli 2 and Dibley. So they're getting their chances to face off and see what they can do in the end of things. Anyway, what I'm going to do